Syracuse Architecture. My name's Kayleen and I'm a 5th year student here. I'm from Albany, New York. I'm here today to give you a virtual tour of Slocum Hall. Welcome. Student Services Suite, where you'll be able to find academic advisors, career services, and also any general questions you might have about the School of Architecture. So for our academic advising, we have different advisors for each year who will help you make your schedules each semester and make sure you stay on track to graduate within 5 years. Additionally, they can help you with any questions you might have about AP credits or transferring credits from other colleges, so they're your go-to resource. For career services, we have special career services for the School of Architecture who will help you find summer internships or jobs in the future. They also do personalized resume reviews and portfolio reviews, which is super helpful when you're looking for jobs. And here we have the King & King Library, which is a special library for architecture students with specific books, textbooks, and drawings that have been pulled for the architecture students here to use. And we also have a specific drawing room with original documentation for a lot of buildings in Syracuse and other places. Alright, and this is our Slocum Hall Auditorium. Here we have most of our lectures when they're in person, and we also have a phenomenal series of guest lecturers that come in each year and present their work about their firm, so you get the opportunity to meet other people outside of Syracuse architecture. Alright, and this is one of our first year studios where each student gets their own desk. As you can see, we have them 6 feet apart to follow social distance protocol, and so every student has their own personalized workspace that they can use.
My name is Isaac Mendez. I'm a 2nd year and I'm from a small town in Ohio.
My name is Eduarda, but everyone calls me Judah, and I'm from Salvador, Brazil, and I'm a sophomore.
My name is Khushi. I'm a 3rd year and I'm from Ahmedabad, India.
I'm Eric. I'm a 4th year student and I'm from Caledonia, Wisconsin.
So I toured a lot of the schools in my area, and none of them really had like the caliber of program and the friendly community atmosphere that Syracuse does.
I chose Syracuse because I wanted a school with the perfect balance between design and technology.
Our studio plan currently is that we're designing a project around Harlem. We're looking at all of the current situation with the policing and COVID and how all of these things are affecting it. We're looking at all sorts of different factors that are an issue to the people in Harlem. We're picking up 2 or 3 factors and sort of building a project around it. So I am doing a minor. I'm doing a minor in religion, and it is highly possible to do classes outside of architecture. It's not as intimidating as it sounds, and I feel like the minor is really helping me with my education as well.
There are 3 main abroad programs for the Syracuse architecture students to choose from. There's New York City, there's London, and there's Florence. And then there's also the VC program back on main campus. So I went on the Florence Abroad program. That program is really a lot about the history of architecture, especially during the Renaissance. And so you'll be doing a lot of site studies, site visits, and hand drawing. New York City and London are much more urban focused. You'll be looking at real estate, you'll be looking at infrastructure. And then the VC program here is really a mix of anything. It depends on the professor you get.
At home, it's not a very diverse community, but here, man, I got to meet some incredible people from all over the world. So I've met Brazilians, Argentinians, people from Europe, people from Africa. It's incredible, and I never would have had that experience had I gone anywhere else around me. So being able to meet people like that broadens your spectrum mentally so much that it's just it's honestly probably one of the best things about coming to school here, is you get to see a very diverse student population and amazing people at that.
Me, for example, I love being on clubs that relate to my heritage and my culture, especially because I'm from Brazil. So I'm involved in the Brazilian Student Association, which makes me feel more connected to my country even though I'm not there. I'm also in a professional film fraternity called Delta Kappa Alpha, which helps me with my networking because I want to be a set designer in the future.
I am in a few clubs. I am an architecture ambassador and a peer advisor, and I am part of NOMAS. NOMAS is a architecture club which is sort of for people who are minority architects, people who come from minorities, and sort of helping them and giving them a platform to express themselves.
So the peer advising program, I would say is that like we're mentors to first year students and to welcome them, help them transition from the high school experience to the college experience. It's been very interesting working with the first year students, especially being a peer advisor to them, and just being able to help them and also learn from them, because we come from different backgrounds and it's always good to learn from them as well as they learn from us that are already here for a year.
The biggest thing I do outside is I'm the president of one of the a cappella groups here on campus. And that's a lot of time, a lot of commitment. We do a lot of performances, we record, we perform all over the state usually. And so there's a lot that I have sort of on my plate, both in the architecture world and outside architecture. But to me, I'm one of those people where when I'm busier, I'm more organized, and so always making sure to write everything down and keep sort of a balance in my life between what I do here and what I do outside. I think it makes me better in both situations.
Hey guys, I'm Alec, and so we're standing in front of the Marble Room right back here, and so this is the space that professors and studios use to exhibit some of the student work and some of the professors' work that occurs throughout the year here in Slocum Hall. And so currently it's taped up, as you can see, and that's because the Bogosian Fellowship, which is a fellowship for faculty at the school that's sponsored by a donor, is setting up a exhibition, and so that's going to be opening shortly. And so similar events are open throughout the year, and we invite students from all over to come and visit and interact with some of the work that has been produced in the building. So right now we're standing in front of the Slocum supply store. So this place is great because when it's freezing outside and you don't want to go to Michael's or Staples to get your supplies, you can come right down here to the basement and get almost everything you need for your projects. So the Slocum supply store is specifically packed with tools and materials that are specific to our needs as architects.
I absolutely love it because I have everything I need to build models, to draw, to paint, whatever I need, it is there. And we have an amazing store clerk there. Her name's Lou. You're gonna love her. If you have any questions about how to build anything, represent anything, she will tell you and she will get you exactly what you need, even if it's not here.
All right, so here we have two places that are going to be pretty important for anything that you're going to be making. Behind me is the fabrication wood shop, and so the wood shop is full of equipment to use for wood, for metal, for foam, and so this is going to be an excellent resource when you start really doing some hand-on stuff. There's no specific woodshop class, but don't worry about that because there's a great team of people here who are going to help you out and teach you how to use all the equipment safely and effectively. So don't worry about that because you will learn very quickly, and you just come in with your problem. If you need to build something, you can show them an image and they will help you with that. Alright, so right behind me over here is the digital fabrication room, and so this room is great because it has lots of open table space, so if you're working on a larger project, this might be an excellent place for you to work on that. Also in the back of the room is the CNC machine, which is a recent addition to Slocum Hall, and it's great for all kinds of digital modeling and model making. So this is another resource that you can use, and it's very simple. You just submit your files and they're made and done for you within a couple days. So right here we got our laser cutting and 3D printing lab, and so these are another set of resources that you will probably be using earlier on in your architectural education. So the laser cutters are super easy to use, and all you do is you bring in the materials and set it up on the computer. Very easy, you'll learn how to do it in like 20 minutes, and you can create some amazing things using the laser cutters.
All around Slocum Hall, you'll find these beautiful pinup boards, which are usually full of drawings from students, and so we have critiques out here where your professors will come and talk about your work.
Come to Syracuse, it's a great school. The broad programs are fantastic. The ways you can get involved on campus are fantastic. There's a really good program here, and I think the people are really fantastic.
Go Orange.